Well. The reveal show has just finished. The 40k Necromunda, Legions Imperialis, and Horus Heresy reveal show has just finished. We've got some cool stuff for Gene Stealer Cult. We've got a new Canoness with a jump pack for the Sisters of Battle. We've got the Mechanicus is landing for Horus Heresy. We've got a new campaign book for Legions Imperialis. And, however, we have some cool stuff from Necromunda. Now, I absolutely love Necromunda. I played Necromunda all the way back when I was a kid, all the way up to recently. I've got a massive Escher gang with way too many models. I've got some Vansar. I'm putting together the Lat gang at the moment. And the preview has got me incredibly excited because back when I used to play many years ago, I had another gang as well as my Escher. So we're gonna have a look at. We're gonna have a look here. It has been said before, and it'll be said again. Even in a setting predisposed to unfettered misery, the planet of Necromunda is one of a kind. The world's surface is long dead, witheringly toxic, and racked with hostile mutant terrors. Its residents are packed by billions into towering, unsanitary hive cities, breathing endlessly recycled air, eating reconstituted corpse starch, and scraping for sustenance on their crumbling metal cocoons. Now there are Gene Stealers. So we're going to very quickly watch this because it's awesome. I've turned it down because I don't want to get demonetized by it being a copyright for Games Workshop. However, I've just done a reveal stream, like a reaction stream on Twitch, doing this. And I was watching this live on stream, and I might have squealed because halfway through this they say the word Spyrer. And there are two models in this new Necromunda box. There's two models in the Necromunda box which are Spyrers. So the Spyrers, for those of you who don't know, look at those. The Spyrers were the elite, the royals, if you like, that lived up in the Necromunda towers, and they would come down and kind of hunt for sport. So they'd have ridiculous armor and ridiculous weapons, just overpowered and everything. They've changed the lore a little bit on this, but they're essentially the same. They're essentially those kind of. We're going to stop that there. They're essentially the the nobility from Necromunda, which who have been given these armor suits and now going down into the Necromunda Secundus, Hive Secundus, to try to kill all these Gene Stealers, which have been growing down there because of an accidental experiment to try to rid the Gene Stealer curse. So, Necromunda Hive Secundus is a new box supplement for Necromunda, self-contained dungeon crawl through the worst city on the most unpleasant planet in an unimaginably vile galaxy. Now, I'm going to scroll past this because there are new Spyro models. And I am so excited. So these are the... I very regularly get the names wrong. However, these are the old Spyrers. So they're the Aurus. I nearly said Horus. They're the Aurus Spyrers. So there were 4 different Spyrers that you could get in the old game of Necromunda. So there was the Yeld, the Malkadon, the Jakara, and the Aurus. The Aurus was like the big beefy guy. He had bolt launchers in his fists. And was just awesome. The Yeld was chameleonic. They had like las pistols mounted on the back of their wrists, chameleonic wings, which were like razor fine and everything. The Malkadon was really cool. The Malkadon was basically Spider-Man. He had like web launchers and claws, really sneaky and cunning. And then the Jakara had like an energy blade, and the infamous monomolecular power blade, and yeah, they were just so super cool. Anyway, we have the Aurus here. So these are the Aurus. These are what we have now in the Necromunda, the new Necromunda box. We've got 2 versions, 2 variations, 2 poses, and interestingly on here, so the Aurus used to have like a power field, an energy field. So I'm guessing that's what these blunks, bops on the back are for, the bulbs on the back, so they will be emanating out of the, like a void shield or something. But if you look at the weaponry, we've got bolt launchers, which the Aurors always used to have on the back of their fists, which are now scary as shit claws. But on this one, we've got Volkite. So we've got Volkite launchers or bolt launchers. Now, if you go back to the last kind of edition of Necromunda, if you were playing a Spyro gang, I think my Spyro gang had like 5 models in it. That was it. That was stretching it as well. I think I ran a 4 model gang for a while as well. But yeah, you don't end up with very, very many models, which is absolutely fine because they're awesome. But the story and the lore behind all of this is that they are now going down into Hive Secundus to try to eradicate the Gene Stealers with support of a new Vansar kind of war Gandon specialist skills and weaponry and everything. So we've got some new Vansar stuff coming. We've got a cloak and an awesome sniper rifle. I don't know what all these weapons are. I can't wait to find out. But this is these are supporting the Spyrers as they go down and hunt the Gene Stealers. These are just... they're nuts. They're so... I mean, that one looks... The face on that one looks like a little bit like Splidge. Almost looks like it was been drawn by a 4-year-old. But my word, these are cool. And I don't know what these brains are, but they're amazing. And then also in the box, you also get these guys as well. Now, I can't remember what these guys are called exactly. It doesn't say in the... well, it does say somewhere, but it doesn't say that I can see it quickly. Yeah, so these guys are like the Gene Stealer cult recruits. These are based on the Scavy, the current Scavy gang. You get an accessory sprue ultimately for these guys. So you can build all these guys up. There's the rule book. And then right down at the bottom here, we'll have loads more to show you from Necromunda Hive Secundus in due course. And more from both the Spyrers and the Mouse Train. So we're getting more Spyrers as well. So are we going to get a I mean, imagine what a new Malkadon is going to look like. To be fair, imagine what a new Yeld is going to look like. The Jakara was always my least favourite. I didn't have a Jakara in my gang. I had 2 Malkadons, an Aurus and a Yeld. That was kind of my gang makeup. Occasionally I'd put I'd run it with an extra Yeld in there as well. But generally I'd have like 4 models, 2 Malkadons, a Yeld and an Aurus. And then throw another Yeld in if I wanted to kind of stretch it up to 5. But they're just going to be amazing. I've been waiting and hoping that they actually go back and they do the Spyrers for ages. And now, just look at that. And they mentioned in here as well, because these are like the nobility who are going down trying to prove themselves. They are going to extraordinary lengths to prove themselves. So they've had their legs amputated. Like, you can't see, these aren't like exosuits. They're almost being stitched into these. They've been fitted into these. So they've had their legs amputated because you can't, like, their feet would be somewhere around here. Like, it's insane. So these have almost just been like fused onto their bodies. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love them. These are incredible. The claws are creepy as hell. The 18 eyes that this guy's got, I just can't wait. I cannot wait to get hold of these. And I can't wait to see what the new Spyrers as well. See if they do venture out. Are we going to get all 4? Are we just going to get 3? I think we're going to get all 4. There was also a matriarch as well, or a patriarch, or maybe both actually. That was in the gang as well as like a leader. I never had one of those models, but I think they had like loads of mechadendrites and things. But absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get these. So Games Workshop, fingers crossed they send me this box so that I can preview it all for you. I'm going to rip it apart. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to paint absolutely just all the Vansar stuff, all the Gene Stealers, and you can bet I'm going to paint these. And the paint job on them is really cool. It's like the insectoid. I absolutely love the different panels the aesthetic away from the Imperial, the aesthetic away from Admech. They are very, very much Necromunda, like nobility looking. So insectoid, really, really cool. And honestly, the paint job on them is really inspiring. Whether it's going to make all my Twitch viewers laugh, but maybe if I could do that blue and just kind of shift it to a blue hue, yeah, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get hold of these. Anyway, I could ramble on and rave about these for many, many more hours. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very, very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching and finding out a little bit more about these guys with me. They did also mention that they're going to do some Zone Mortalis right down at the bottom of the thing. The new Zone Mortalis terrain, and if you scroll back up and you have a look, if you flick through the video, you can see in the video a little bit of, there we go, a little bit of this tattered, ruined Zone Mortalis terrain, which is looking incredible as well. Yeah, lots to come from Necromunda. I am now going to, the boxing is on tonight, so I'm very, very excited to watch the boxing. I am going to be building my Delac gang while the boxing is on. I'm going to get all the Delacs out. I've already got the gang planned. I've just got the models and I need to put all the models together. So I'm going to build my Delac gang. I am not going to touch my Vansar at the moment. I might put together some of the hoverboard guys, but I'm going to wait for this box before I kind of move on and do a few more of my Vansar. But so good, so good. Thank you very much, everybody. Make sure you drop me a follow. A like and a subscribe would be amazing. Drop your comment down below which of these Spyrers you are most excited to see reimagined. We've obviously just got the Aurus. Drop that comment down below. I want to hear everybody's ideas. And I will catch you on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Chris Frossin. You can find me pretty much every day of the week on there. Come and say hello. And find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you like. I'm dead easy to find. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you in the Underhive. Hive Secundus. Absolutely. I've got to scroll down again. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.